Welcome back to episode 10 of Parlay Parlance. I'm Zach, joined by Ditz, Shayan, and Nitul. Fellas, how we doing?
Lovely to be here.
Great.
Okay.
Good start all at the same time. So we're now, 3 days away from NFL kickoff. You guys feeling excited?
Wait. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's not even cup anymore. It's just excitement.
Yeah.
That's right. So today we're doing a week 1 preview, getting into the actual matchups of the first week. I have a couple more season-long bets I want to discuss with these guys. If you want to see some season-long player prop bets we did, check out last episode and the episode before that. This one's going to be focused more on some team season-long bets, and then also, like I said, getting into all the matchups of the week. We'll have a second episode later on in the week that's more focused on fantasy and also some player props. But yeah, let's just get into it. So a couple of bets I wanted to discuss with you guys that I wanted to get your thoughts on. I've been deep in the books looking at the over-unders. I know we've discussed this in the past. Wanted to get your guys' thoughts on the Cowboys. So as we all know, Micah Parsons traded away to the Packers for 2 first picks and Kenny Clark.
Wait, what?
I feel like public breaking news for Ditz. No, I feel like public sentiment is pretty out on the Cowboys, right? You know, kind of like, what is Jerry Jones doing? I actually bet they're over on the win total for the season after this trade.
What was that bet?
The line is 6.5.
Whoa.
And that's why. So that trade brought them down. Most books had them at 7.5. I think 1 or 2 had them actually at 8.5, but most was 7.5. I saw the 6.5 and I kind of jumped on it. But what do you guys think?
I think 6.5 is a little too low for them. I mean, they're still a good team offensively. The main problems are on defense, you know? Last year, and I'm going to get to this when we start talking about the matchups for this week, but last year they were, I think, one of the worst defenses in the league. They lost Micah Parsons, making them what? Like, there's just a level to like how low they can go. I could be mistaken, you know, but offensively, if anything, they've maybe improved with the addition of George Pickens and some other assets there. I'm excited about a 6.5 line. I will say, I don't know if I'm ready to bet it like you are, but I like it.
So you said 6.5.
Ditz, what do you think? Yeah,
I'm going through their schedule right now.
Schedule.
Yeah, have you checked it out?
Read it back to us. What matchups do you see as being like easy wins versus not for them?
So we can just go through the schedule real quick.
Let's
Week 1, Philly, so probably a loss.
Rough.
Week 2, Giants. Okay, maybe. Week 3 is the Bears. Maybe. Or do we want to count that as 2?
We'll count it as
at least one of those should be a win.
Okay.
But,
anyways, Week 4, Green Bay. No.
Probably no.
Probably a loss.
Week 5, the Jets. Okay, maybe.
Should be a dub.
Yeah. So that's 3. Week 6, Panthers. I think I would feel more. I think Panthers are going to win that one. Anyways, but it's okay. I guess maybe 4. Commanders.
It's a loss.
Week 7, yeah. Broncos, loss.
Should be a loss.
Cardinals. I'm going loss there.
That's like a toss-up.
Yeah.
I'd say a win.
So what do we have?
But I could see a
Give it
loss.
a 0.5.
The Raiders.
Give it a 0.5.
Yeah.
Raiders could be a win.
Yeah. Eagles. This is brutal.
Loss.
Eagles, Chiefs, Lions, Vikings, Chargers,
That run.
Commanders, and Giants.
Yeah.
So, point is that the margin is very slim.
What did you come in at with the wins there in your count?
I think that was like 6. Hold on. Let me
close
try
to the
this.
line.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5, 6.5, with the halves coming from the Raiders.
What a
and
perfect
the
line,
Cardinals.
6.5.
Yeah. I guess actually 7.5 if you include the Giants. But
Okay.
and week 18. But point being, like, their margin is very thin.
Yeah.
And if they lose to one of those other teams, like say that They just screw up against the Jets. They fuck around.
But here's the thing, though.
You could say they could just come and win against another team. They could just beat.
Yeah, like you're counting all their games against the Eagles, and Commanders has 0-4.
Mm-hmm.
Going 0-4 in those 4 games, they're still at 6.5, 7.5.
Yeah,
like the chances of them getting swept in all those, I feel like is pretty low.
It should happen.
It should, but like how often do we see that in division? They don't win a single game of those 4.
Yeah, I mean, do you think they can? I mean, they couldn't stop the run last year. Are they about to stop Saquon and Jaden Daniels and Debo and like that was their biggest problem last year on defense?
Yeah.
So
they're not stopping Saquon.
Yeah,
but I would not be shocked if they win at home against the Commanders. I wouldn't be baffled by that.
Okay.
Interesting. CD could outplay them with points.
Yeah,
I think
it's a good line.
The Pickens-Lamb duo is getting slept on a little bit. Like you have to keep in mind when Pickens was on the Steelers, they didn't have anyone else, right? Like he was consistently double covered. You can't really double Lamb and Pickens every play.
Yeah.
So I think that even if the run game sucks, which it will, like I think that opens up the game for them a lot. So
yeah, and I think Pickens is a good deal. Like he's good. He's a good player. You know, I'm not talking for fantasy purposes recently, but in terms of talent, I think he's good, and he just hasn't had that chance to shine. I still remember that crazy Odell-esque catch that he had.
He makes like one insane grab every game.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
Yeah.
Every game.
Okay. A couple more I want to get your guys' thoughts on as well. So another team that I feel like the public is out on, but I think it might be too much, is the Dolphins. So their line's at 7.5. I think most people are more hyped about the Patriots than them, which is fair. Obviously, Drake May is more exciting. One hit to the head, Tua could be done. So that I totally get. If it's an injury risk, that's fine. To me, if Tua stays healthy, I don't see how they don't win 8 games. I don't know if it's a few of
Do
their
we know their
schedule?
Too. Do we want to do another run through?
Sure, I got it.
Yeah, quick run through.
Oh, it's just loading.
See, I agree with you, Zach. The Tua is the main factor there, and I don't like. Has he been? This is his 3rd season, right? Do we know?
I think it's 4th, right?
3rd or 4th? Okay. Has he been injured in all of his past seasons?
He was mainly healthy 2 seasons ago, right?
Yeah.
This is his 5th season.
5th year Tyreek went for like 1700.
Or this is his 6th. He has 5 seasons played.
Yeah, he was in the Herbert draft, dude.
I guess he just missed so much time.
Time flies, man. Holy shit.
Okay, yeah. So do you want to go through it real quick? So week 1 Bears.
Okay.
Are we chalking that dub or what?
Wait, week 1 is
week 1 I see
Colts. Oh, sorry, this is preseason. Sorry, Colts.
Yeah, that's a dub. I think
dub.
Okay. I think it's a dub.
We'll
Patriots?
get to that. I think they'll split with the Patriots on the season, so we can give this one a dub and the next one an L.
Okay, Bills.
L, yeah.
Okay.
L.
Jets.
Dub.
I think dub.
Yeah.
Okay. Panthers.
Dub.
I think it should be a dub.
Okay. Chargers.
L.
Close with L.
Dub or what?
I'll say L.
L? Okay. Browns. Okay. Dub.
Yep.
I mean,
don't even ask that.
Who knows? Yeah. Okay. Falcons.
L.
L, yeah.
I think
it's close though. It's close.
Yeah. So I'll give him an L. We'll give him an L. 5-3 so far.
Ravens.
L.
Yeah. Bills.
L.
What
was that one?
Bills
again.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. L. So 5-5.
Okay. Commanders.
L.
Yeah. L. Bye week.
All
right. Bye week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then said bye week.
Yeah.
That's a dub for everyone.
Yeah. New Orleans.
This is dub for Tua's brain.
Dub. Yeah. The Jets again.
Dub.
Okay. So 0-2 versus the Jets.
2-0.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So what's their record?
6. We're at 6. And
we're
then...
at 7.
7?
7, yeah.
You said Saints
as well.
Oh,
Saints,
right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Saints.
Oh, yeah. Saints and Jets. Okay. Yeah. Steelers.
I have no idea how they're gonna play.
Yeah, I don't know.
Call it an L.
It could be. It could be amazing.
I think it's an L. Bengals.
Probably an L.
Yeah.
L.
Bucks.
L.
L.
Patriots.
That's the one
we're
we're
gonna
splitting.
split this one, right? So
Yeah.
this one's
I don't know,
seven.
Zach.
No,
We're all
close.
at 7.
It's
huh?
close.
What was that count? 7?
7.
That
Yeah,
was
see, for
7.
them it's tough because a lot of those are really iffy. Like we're not confident on a lot of those. Like
Right.
I mean, even the Bengals, man. Their defense kind of sucks.
December Bengals, though? Those dudes are a
Oh.
cheat code in December.
Okay,
Facts.
Yeah.
I don't know their
That's
monthly
facts.
matchup strength, but
Yeah, I don't know. It's not like an easy smash line. It's the 9th easiest schedule in the NFL if you aggregate all those. So I like it. Like when they had 2 seasons ago when they lost to the Chiefs in the playoffs, like they were a good team. It's just all comes down to Tua staying healthy to me. So
For me, I would just say it's too risky for me.
beautiful.
All right. A couple other ones I placed over the course of the past few days. I took the Niners. I think we talked about them recently. Their line's at 10.5, so it's really high. But they came in 4th place last year in their division, so they have
the easy schedule too.
Stupid easy schedule.
Yeah.
Like it is so insanely easy. I don't know. We can do maybe pull it up, but just read through the names. We don't even have to go through like
we
win
don't have
loss.
to go one by one.
Just read out like the full
Hold
list of teams they play to give a sense.
Yeah, let me pull that up. Give me a sec. Okay. So
While you're on
Seahawks
that-
week 1.
Oh, okay.
Saints.
Go for it.
Cardinals. Jaguars. Rams. Bucks. Falcons. Texans. Giants. Rams. Cardinals. Panthers. Browns. Titans. Colts. Bears. Seahawks.
Yeah. So that middle, like whatever, like week
There's a
9 through
stretch in
15
there
or whatever
yeah.
it was, is like, I mean, it's all 4th place teams. All right.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They seem like an easy one to me. Obviously, every year all their running backs get hurt, so like we'll have to see what
Quick
happens.
fantasy
with CMC.
point though.
Yeah.
CMC for the fantasy playoffs going against the Titans, Colts, and the Bears. Oof.
Yeah, that's nasty. It's nasty.
And then he gets
And then-
injured.
Hey, remind me who was CMC in our league again?
There it is.
Don't even know.
Oh yeah.
Couldn't
All
tell
right.
you. Couldn't tell you. And then one thing. So those are all overs that I took, but one thing for unders. What do you guys think of the Seahawks? So their line's 8.5, right? I was doing some digging, right? Their offensive line sucked last year at pass blocking. I think it was bottom 3 in quick pressure. So that's getting, kind of contact to the quarterback within 2.5 seconds.
Wow.
And what do we all know Sam Darnold is not good at? Throwing under pressure.
Yeah.
Right. We saw what happened against the Rams in the playoffs last year. We saw what happened like his whole career up until last season on the Vikings. Not a good combination. They lost DK Metcalf. They lost Lockett. Who knows if Walker can stay healthy? It's putting a ton of pressure on JSN, and it's putting a ton of pressure on Darnold to actually stay as good as he did last season.
But they're
if we think the
revamping their
Niners are
whole-
going to be good, and we think the Rams are going to be good, I think the Cardinals are okay. Tough division. I don't like the Seahawks this season.
Yeah. I like them
Yeah,
as a team. Oh, go ahead, Shane.
No, I was just gonna say I agree. I mean, like I'm scared to put a bet of confidence in Sam Darnold before I see him play in this, like you said, not good offensive line. If he, maybe learned something from last season, is able to adapt, then I guess we'll see that.
Yeah.
No, I think my only point was that, like, I know they're redoing they got a much more functional OC, like with Kubiak coming in, and I know, like, there's, at least from the reports I've seen, like a real emphasis on redoing their offensive line. Like the guy they drafted now, what's his name, Gray Zabel, like that beast that they're really excited about. So I think they're really banking on like a real return to like leaning in on like their run game. So if it works, like I think, for example, like Clint Kubiak was the OC for the Saints last year, and I remember like those first 2 weeks. I mean, it's very small sample size, but I do remember like it was the talk of the story, like kind of the story of the league before everyone. All the Saints got hurt, like they could not be stopped. So if that line like really like gets revamped this year and like they're able to stay healthy, like I really do think Seahawks are just kind of a stay away for me.
Yeah.
In that sense, I personally wouldn't bet over or unders because I do think they can be. There's like a very realistic chance that they are good, but yeah, that's the only kind of counter.
Yeah, I think we got the same play. Let's watch them. Let's see how they do after a few games, and then I think we can be a lot more confident in the bets. And I think honestly, we can be a lot more confident in whatever the bet is.
Yeah,
you'll see them. You'll see their true form pretty quickly, I think.
Yeah, and based on that, like one thing that I recommend doing from time to time is like if you see a team has a super easy or hard schedule going into the season or any part of the season, that season long win total will change, right? So if the Bengals start off slow again, right, and they go 0-3, and you think, hey, they'll turn it around, like that win total will drop from the current 9.5 down to 8.5, and you can use that to kind of take advantage of that team that you think might be good or bad. So you can always bet on these things mid-season. It doesn't have to be preseason.
Yeah.
One little trivia question for you guys, maybe for Ditz, and then we'll get into the week 1 matchups.
Let's go.
Do you guys know when Pete Carroll, former Seahawks head coach, now Vegas Raiders head coach, when his last...
When? Kidding.
Got me again.
Maybe this trivia question isn't for you.
Yeah.
When his last losing season was in the NFL. He's coached 14 seasons.
In the NFL? Like, are we doing this in NFL, not like his USC days?
In the NFL.
Okay. I feel like Zach's trying to lead us towards he's never had one. But no, we would know if it was Tomlin. If he had a Tomlin-like record. I'm going to say Russell Wilson's rookie year. I don't know what their record was like. Or was that 2000? When was he drafted? Heck.
Sorry, I asked the question wrong. Sorry.
Okay.
I was looking back at my stats. Sorry. He's had a bunch of slight losing seasons. What season has he had less than 7 wins? Remember that season when they were 7-9, they actually made it really far in the playoffs?
Oh yeah.
So sorry, it was less than 7 wins.
Maybe like 2010 or something.
When did he join?
That's a good guess, Nitul. That was his first year in Seattle. I'll give up the suspense. It was 1994.
Okay.
So that was not a good guess.
No, because 2010 was his first year on the Seahawks, and they went 7-9 that year. So it was only one game off. Reason I'm asking this whole question, that was his only season in his whole coaching career he didn't get at least 7 wins. He's now on the Vegas Raiders, and the last team I wanted to mention was the Raiders. Their line's at 6.5. So basically, the question is, do we expect Carroll to be worse than his team to be worse than it's ever been, or not? They have Ashton Genty now. They have Geno Smith now, the Seahawks former quarterback. They obviously have Bowers. They drafted some receivers. They have Betch. You guys think the Raiders could go above 6.5, or do you think that's unlikely?
It sounds like they have to.
That's what I think.
They have to. There's no other choice. It's never happened before.
It's literally history.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's hard. I mean, there's a completely new team for this guy.
Yeah.
Literally. I mean, in all aspects, it's a new team. It's new players coming to the team. That might be beneficial in the sense that he can like build it up as he wants. But
Tom Brady in the front office.
Yeah, I mean, 6.5 isn't that hard. What's their ease of schedule? Do we know? We don't need to go through all of them.
It's
actually kind of hard.
Easiest.
18th
Really?
easiest. Okay, so it's on the harder side.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 18th. Yeah.
It's like
I'll
average.
run by it real quick. So Patriots week 1, then it's Chargers, Commanders, Bears, Colts, Titans, the AFC, Chiefs, Jaguars, Broncos, Cowboys, Browns, Chargers, Broncos, Eagles, Texans, Giants, Chiefs. It's not bad.
Yeah.
But
okay, I'm not getting a lot of confidence in it. That one and the Seahawks one were the 2 ones I've been thinking about betting but haven't bet yet. So that's why I was saving it for the pod.
I like it. I mean, I like it. I would still. I think it's. I was thinking about betting it as you said that. Because is this really the year that he's gonna go back to 94 levels of bad?
Right, his first year ever as a head coach.
Right.
Man's 70. What isn't he 73 now? That man knows how to coach a football team.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So on
That's a
that,
great line.
I heard Raiders O-line is not very good. It's like bottom half. They seem to be ranked around 20th.
Yeah.
For Genti to do well, he probably needs some decent showing from them, but maybe not. He's generational talent, as we all know. And Geno Smith also has to perform decently under pressure. But I'm seeing some articles just at first glance saying that Geno Smith's surprisingly pretty good under pressure. It says here, he was often at his best when facing pressure. So, if a bad O-line doesn't hurt those two players too much, then they can succeed without that, and they might be better than we think.
Yeah, I mean, if Genti is as good as we all think he will be, obviously it still hurts to have a bad O-line, but he can make up for it in a lot of ways. So that's also why I kind of like them to be sneaky good.
Right.
So we'll see.
That's tough. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm going to bet it, the over 6.5, but I know it's also a tough division, so we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you guys want to jump into the week 1 matchups? You guys have any other season long thoughts before we get into that?
No, I think I'm good.
Let's do it.
I'm good.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, so Thursday night, we've got the Cowboys at the Eagles. Eagles are 7.5 point favorites. All these lines are on FanDuel, by the way, so things could move between now and then, but going with FanDuel lines right now as of Monday. Over-under is 47.5 points. Eagles money lines minus 400. Cowboys are plus 315. I'm guessing we all like the Eagles here, but I don't want to speak for anyone. Maybe over to you first, Ditz. What do you think about this game? Who you think's going to cover the spread and why?
Yeah, I think I would pretty confidently take the Eagles to cover at minus 7.5. Again, like I kind of talked about earlier, Cowboys couldn't stop the run last year with Parsons. I cannot imagine what it would be. Or I can't imagine that it could get ugly. Barkley I could easily see him going for like close to like 200. Maybe he won't, but like at least like a big run day for him. So I just think they just ride that. Don't think they have anyone to stop the tush push in the red zone. They just don't have the defense to hang with these dudes. And Philly's still quite good. So
Agreed.
Cowboys allowed 27.5 points per game last year on average, only beaten by the Panthers, who I think allowed around 31. So their defense is not better this year. I'm put it at that.
Yeah, and they lost Micah.
Well, they did re-sign Deron Bland, so
okay, re-sign,
and Kenny Clark.
Kenny Clark's not bad. Yeah,
no,
but
Kenny Clark is good. But
this isn't new. This is those are the same, and then Parsons is gone, and then
wait, what?
Like,
well, Kenny Clark's who they got from Green Bay.
It's jokester over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, say that again, Zach.
No, I was saying Kenny Clark is new. He's who they got from Green Bay. But
Kenny Clark,
outside of him, I think everyone else is just getting re-signed.
Oh, in return for Parsons.
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
okay,
and he's decent. He's obviously no Micah Parsons, but he's not a scrub.
Yeah, but I mean, their defense, it's at the very least, it's the same. Okay, so what are we expecting here? Like, Eagles are going to win by a lot. I think at least 2 touchdowns is my opinion. The spread I think is easily going to be covered. So
yeah,
I actually don't. I don't love, like, for me, I bet the Eagles spread, but I don't do it with a ton of confidence. Like, if we'll get into our best bets of the week, I wouldn't put that as one of my like top 2 or 3.
Wow,
personally,
I feel like it's going to be a blowout.
You think so?
I mean, Eagles have a strong defense too. If they can hold off the CD Lamb and Pickens combo, then
it's a big if.
It should be. Yeah,
I guess
if there's a team to do it, it would be the Eagles, right? Yeah, they have like a top 5 passing defense. At least last year. I don't know about this year.
Cooper DeJean. I mean, the dudes.
Yeah, and I guess I agree with Nitul, because in times of, if you're facing something that you know, which is the Eagles who just won a Super Bowl, versus Cowboys who shook up a couple things there.
Mhm.
Like and they're worse. I'm just gonna err on the side of safety here. Safety being the Eagles. Safety being safety.
Yeah, I will say the last two times the Cowboys played in Philly, they lost 34-6 and 41-7.
Right.
So I agree with that. It's always possible. I don't know. It's just like a lot of these games are without Dak, or it was like late in the season and Lamb was like probably shouldn't have been playing. He was like walking around grabbing his shoulder, So we'll see. I don't expect like a 34-6 type of game. Like Eagles could win by two touchdowns, but I don't love this bet as like an easy smash.
Other key, this is an evening game, and which doesn't allow the sun to get in the eyes of different players. So,
what does that mean?
Do you not remember this?
No,
but
please
Ditz,
tell me.
It's in Philly though, Ditz.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Never mind.
The Cowboys Stadium is just like fundamentally incorrectly designed, so the sun is like blinding in all the afternoon.
I remember this.
Yeah,
but
like,
luckily
it was actually. I think there was a really famous clip last year where Lamb is trying to Lamb's just open in the end zone, and he just can't track the ball, and he's like pointing to the QB. He's like, I can't see, and we're like, oh well, that is, and they're playing at home, so you're like, wow,
At home.
This is like a home field disadvantage.
Wow, that's brutal. I mean, Miami has that for like the away team. I know they make like the benches like face the sun so that the AC is like just it's not really as effective for the away team. It's kind of brutal.
Yeah. So Jerry Jones just doesn't put curtains. So
yeah, it's an easy fix.
It is.
That guy's
so
too stubborn.
Yeah.
Well, he just lost Michael Parsons, bro.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Michael Parsons.
Wait, who did he get though? He must have gotten at least 3 first rounders, right?
He doesn't even. I don't think he knows.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be tough to be a Cowboys fan, but I don't feel bad for them because they're pretty annoying. So it's
indeed.
Who's worse, losing Mike or Luka?
Yeah, Luka's definitely worse.
Luka.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just think it's fundamentally different, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
All right.
Chiefs and Chargers.
Moving on to Chiefs Chargers. This is the Friday night game being played in Brazil. By the way, I should have mentioned at the front of this. We'll do a season-long competition here, right? So we'll all bet on the games each week, and we'll see who kind of comes out on top at the end of the season. So we'll keep track of our points. I don't know what the winner gets, but we'll decide at some point. Okay, so Chiefs at Chargers, or I guess at Brazil. Chargers are 3-point underdogs. Chiefs minus 168. Chargers plus 140. Over-runners 45.5. A couple things to call out. So the line did open at 2.5. It moved to 3. In some books, it's moving to 3.5. Last 7 games against each other, the Chiefs have won all of them. So if that's indicative of this one, we'll see.
They've been very close, though, right?
They have been very close.
Yeah.
A couple big, absences for the Chiefs. Rashee Rice missing the first 6 games. Hollywood Brown questionable with an ankle. I think leaning towards not playing. Najee, I think his eye is okay. I think they said he's going to play, or he's questionable. So we'll see.
Yeah,
I don't know how much that actually matters. I know we're all big Hampton fans in this group. What do you guys think of this game?
I mean, it'll be good for them to have both running backs. So.
Yeah.
I'm always scared to bet. Oh, go ahead, Jen. Oh,
I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm always scared to bet these international games. I just feel like weird, wonky shit just always happens. Like I remember this used to happen in the Munich, those like Europe games, and like Brazil. I remember this a game like Love got like hurt, and it's just like everyone was slipping on the field last year, right?
Yeah.
That was this game. So, I'm going Chargers at +3 to cover because these games have always been pretty close. I think, like Zach was mentioning, Chiefs are definitely a bit weaker. I think Chargers, at the very least, don't take a step back. Great run game. So I think I'm more confident in the Chargers keeping it close than the Chiefs just like winning out and by more than a field goal.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
I will say, in international games, favorites cover the spread about 65.5% of the time.
How much? 55?
65.5% of the time. I will also say the Chiefs, I don't have the exact number on here, but whenever they're a 3-point or less favorite, their record against the spread is like something insanely good. So usually they don't go out, they don't blow teams out much, but they usually cover that low spread, like somewhere between 1 and 3 points. So what kind of my takeaway on this one is if the line drops to or moves up to above 3, so like 3.5, 4, I'll take the Chargers too. If it stays at 3 or it goes down, I take the Chiefs.
Just a brief aside, what do you think about these like stats that they seem to have like a low sample size, like international games, like how many international games have there been like in the history of that? Like it's got to be like sub like 100, right?
Yeah,
that's like a low sample size, you know?
Yeah.
We don't even know if that like number is like at the meet. Like, what do you guys think? Do you take
That's
much?
true.
How much confidence do you put into stats like these?
I think it's just our job as bettors to try to find some way of confirming our thoughts or helping us lean one way, right? So like, I don't give much credence to that stat, but sample sizes are always small because think about it, it's always going to be teams will change season over season. So even if it's like,
it
in
doesn't
the last
matter.
20 games, Eagles are blank against Cowboys. It doesn't like it's different every season. So
absolutely,
I think it adds a little piece to the puzzle, but it doesn't tell you that much on its own.
A bit more anecdotal. Like I think the Chiefs as a team and as an organization, they've faced a lot of victory in recent past. Mahomes as well. You know, I shit on Mahomes for fantasy purposes, but as a team, you know, they are very solid. I don't think they're gonna go out this year, week 1, and lose the game against the Chargers. It's a feeling. It's not based with
just
stats.
Just as a matter of principle.
Yeah, I
think
going
on vibes.
You got to go on vibes sometimes, and you know, Zach, like you said, it's a low spread, so I think they cover. Even more conspiracy-esque is kind of logic based, but I think with these international games, the NFL is really trying to drive international interest in the NFL. And it would make sense to me that they want to have the favorite team win more frequently.
So you're saying it's a script. Case.
Maybe.
Oh boy. if that's true, and also
with a grain of salt.
Why does the NFL keep sending the Jaguars to the UK?
Because they have that, right?
Why are those games like Jacksonville, Carolina?
Yeah, it's the crappy games.
Can we put
they do have like ownership stake, don't they? Like Chad.
I don't know. I don't know.
The owner has
why
like
are these games so bad?
Maybe it's just like whichever team sign up to go.
Send them across.
So I mean, it definitely. I'm sure like a long flight like that disrupts their like sleep schedules and messes with players. So,
all right. So, you said Chargers? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Chan.
No. I was just gonna agree with Nitul's vibes-based, analysis.
Hell yeah.
I was such a Chiefs hater last year, and I bet so much money against them in the regular season, and then in the Super Bowl, I'm like, all right, they've come this far somehow, fluked their way here. Let's just put some money on them. Lost that. Like, I'm staying away from going against the Chiefs, I think, this season. I think that's my motto. If I have to bet this, which I don't think I'm going to do, if I do have to bet this, I'm going to have to place it on the Chiefs. And then I do have a vibes-based analysis for one of the later games, which we'll talk about too.
And the Chiefs are pissed off after like maybe the worst game of Mahomes' career, getting blown out to the Eagles. Like, they're stewing on that. Like, besides Travis Kelce, he's fine. He's loving life. But everyone else
engaged.
Wait,
exactly. Oh my god.
Oh my god, the jokester strikes again.
Someone mute this man. All right,
they call him TNT. Travis and Taylor Dynamite.
Taylor Townsend.
Moving on to the next matchup. Moving on to Sunday afternoon, we've got the Commanders and the Giants. Who's the home team in that game? It's the Commanders.
Yeah.
6.5 point favorites. Commanders minus 260. Giants plus 215. Over under 45.5. What do you guys think on this game? And no bias. None of us are from the DMV area, so we'll speak to this matter of factly and with hard hitting analysis. So over to you, Nitul. What do you think on this game?
Commanders for the win. No
What about for the
bias.
spread?
Commanders for the spread. No, I think Giants will win the spread. Commanders typically have won with small margins, and I read that Russell Wilson is pretty good against the spread typically. He's 90, 78, and 6 as of when I saw that stat. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Ditz, I know you're
my
pretty
Commanders
high on
will win.
Good.
Say that
Yeah,
again?
gotta hedge with that. I know, Ditz, you're higher on the Giants defense. I am too. Obviously, Dexter
Yeah.
Lawrence, Kayvon Thibodeau, Brian Burns. They have a really nice defense.
Abdul Carter.
Yes, Abdul Carter.
Yeah.
It's overshadowed by how bad the offense has been.
Yeah.
But that defense could be like really a top 5, certainly top 10 defense going into this season.
Yeah.
What do you think about this matchup?
Yeah. Yeah. As you can probably deduce, I did choose the Giants at 6.5. I do think this game is a lot closer, or not a lot. I think this game it's more likely that this game is closer than like a big blowout from the Commanders. I know I've talked on earlier pods. I do, as much as I love Jaden Daniels, I think the Commanders, there's a lot of underlying metrics that suggest that that this team is due for regression back into like just to be a normal team. And I still think they'll be great, but like what was it like? What Nitul, do you remember the stat? Was it like 28 out of 30 on fourth downs? That's some insane fourth down conversion.
Yeah.
They're winning a bunch of games literally on the last possession, or like just crazy stuff happening to them. So as much as I love them, I do think they will come back down, and I do think they will have their hands full with this front line in Washington in this game. So I think this game's going to be close, and I'm just not confident enough that Washington's offense will just blow these guys out. So.
Jaden practices at 2x speed of NFL games with VR. And that's why he's able to do so well on those fourth down conversions.
It's pretty cool.
But I mean, it's an insane rate nonetheless, and they're just pulling games out. I mean, they were in so many close games last year too, and like
Hail Mary game.
Yeah, I mean, so many. Like the Falcons game was there.
Yeah.
There's so many, but like the Eagles. But but this is just more a point on. I do think this defense is going to be really good.
Yep.
And just keep it close, low scoring game. So
I get that.
So are you taking the under on this then?
No, the spread. I got the Giants at plus 6.5.
No, I'm asking additionally if you would take the under.
On
40 might be
points.
a little.
I probably would. Yeah.
I mean,
And,
I agree with your analysis, Ditz. My only issue is that, I mean, I haven't seen the Giants offense yet. As good as the defense may be, we need to win the game. They got to produce some points. Last year they had so much trouble producing points. Even the year before, they had so much trouble producing points. Now, is there suddenly going to be a change with Russell Wilson? I mean, we'll see. I don't know if I can just go into that first game having that confidence in the Giants to cover the spread, be within a touchdown of the Commanders. That's why I'm picking the Commanders for the cover to cover the spread, but we will see. I'm not betting that one.
Yeah, I'm the exact same way as Shayan. I also picked the Commanders. If that line moves up more than the 6.5 it's at now, if it goes to 7.5, I definitely won't be betting it. 7.5, I probably lean towards the Giants, but I'd probably just stay away. To your point, Wilson, I'm kind of just done with Russell Wilson. Like I'm just exhausted of him. Like I want to see Jackson Dart. Honestly, I feel like he looked pretty good in the preseason.
Giants country.
I wish they just picked him.
Let's ride.
He had some other thing.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, I lean Commanders here at the 6.5, but I also don't love it. I think I would go under as well, the 45.5. I think it's going to be a slow start to the game. And now that I said that, it's probably going to be a bomb touchdown to McLaurin to open up the game, but we'll see. All right, moving on to the next game. We got the Panthers at the Jaguars. This one's actually an interesting game that we're also split on. Panthers are plus 152. Jaguars are minus 180. Jags are 3.5-point favorites. The over-under is 46.5. Both Shayan and Nitul picked the Jaguars. Both Ditz and I picked the Panthers. I guess I can start with the Panthers. They ended the season very strong. They were 6-2 against the spread to finish the last 8 games. Bryce Young didn't have anyone to really throw to. Like, his best receiver was Xavier Legette. They obviously got McMillan high on the draft this year. I love me some Ted McMillan. I have a lot of fantasy stock of him, so maybe that's swaying me a bit. But I think, put simply, these are two teams that are not great, have high hopes this season. And when the spread's over 3, I'll just lean towards the underdog in this type of matchup. So that's where I go.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's exactly what I...
Defenses suck. Both
They really do.
Suck,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
What is the over underline for that?
It's 46.5. I would bet the over,
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah. But going back to the spread, Nitul, what do you think?
I think Jags, because I heard it's going to be very hot, and that's going to be in Jags' favor. Just
Nice.
having more experience in that heat. No, like, it's going to be like tremendously hot.
Hey, Carolina's
uh,
pretty hot, too.
Damn.
My line is hot.
Do we have a high for
It's odd.
that day?
What's the forecast
You
looking like?
want to know
Can we get the
that?
temperature? Can we get the
What's
temperature?
the
line?
real feel, though?
Yeah. Heat index. Let me get a heat
UV
index. That
please.
feels like temperature.
Let's
Yeah.
check it out.
But
What
in the
day is this
meantime,
game?
I would agree. It's on Sunday, so that would be what is that? The 7th?
90 degrees
It's toasty.
with 70% humidity.
Oh,
Toasty.
So they're going to be sweaty. Their hands are going to be slippery.
You trust
the ball.
you trust Travis Etienne with a slippery ball? I don't.
No, I do not, but I trust BTJ.
You trust
Yeah, I think
Travis Hunter?
just to add. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go for it.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
I think
definitely
just to
trust
add
Travis Hunter.
on to what you're saying, Zach, I'm also just not convinced that the Jaguars are just better than the Panthers. So if I'm just kind of stuck in between these two teams,
Yeah.
I just might just bet the underdog. So
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
Exactly
Yeah.
what I was thinking too. I also think, they have a lot of hype with Travis Hunter coming in.
yeah,
I don't know what he's going to do yet. I kind of want to give it a game or two before I start betting on the Jags. New offensive system coming in with Cohen. I think it's going to be good, but it might take some
Yeah.
time to actually set in and
Yeah.
for them to get comfortable with the whole playbook before we see it. So
yeah,
kind of a fun game. I'm actually looking forward to this one. This could be one
It'll
of
be
those just
fun.
back and forth touchdown games. Like, I hope,
Yeah.
or they're all just heat exhausted and it
Yeah.
sucks. But I think it'll be a fun game to watch.
I just guess before you move on, just for folks who aren't familiar with Cohen, offensive coordinator for the Buccaneers last year. So great offense with Evans, Godwin, Bucky Irving, all cooking. So
Yep.
McMillan. So
If you had to
Yeah.
bet the spread, the Panthers spread, which you wanted this time, or the over and under, what would you do for this game?
spread.
Yeah, I like the 3.5
Okay.
for the Panthers. If that moves down to 3 or 2.5, I would switch to the over. But I like the 3.5. Losing by a field goal and still covering, I feel like usually works out pretty well in these types of, in my mind, it's more of a pick'em game. The Jaguars have those points in their favor because it's at home for them, but I don't know. I don't know how much that actually matters in this type of game.
Right. Okay.
But it'll be a fun one. Unlike this next one, Steelers at Jets. Jets 2.5-point underdogs. Steelers minus 144. Jets are plus 122. Over under is 37.5. I will
Most of
say
the week.
it's a double revenge game. It's Fields going up against his former Steelers and Rodgers going up against his former Jets. So maybe that's fun. I don't think I'll be watching this game much. If there's one game I don't care to have on my TV, if I had to pick one, it's probably this one. But yeah, what do you guys think of this one?
We're fading the bets and the viewership.
Yeah,
That's right.
this isn't No,
but
just no chance I watch this game.
But Ditz, you seem to be confident in your bet for this game, right?
No, I put this as a stay away.
Yet it's highlighted in
right
the
here.
document. It's
Oh,
highlighted
yellow
as a stay
is
away.
stay. Oh, what? Yeah,
Yellow is stay away. Wow,
Oh,
how confusing is that?
Yeah. I would have thought yellow means this is a lock.
No, it's like caution. Do you guys watch The Office?
Yeah.
Quick, like
what is
aside, the show. There's like that one episode where Michael Scott color codes his index cards. Do you guys remember this episode?
Yes.
Never seen it.
Where like, anyways, it's like he color codes his index card so no
Never
one else
seen
can
The
crack his
Office.
code. So like when someone else, like a new manager came in and got his cards, they're like, okay, so like these are the things I should be asking about this client. But like Michael Scott has like some crazy system where he's like, certain colors just mean like, go ahead, do not open your mouth and do not ask your client about this. So it's like very counterintuitive.
So basically, you're Michael Scott. of
Green
this
means
podcast.
go ahead. And do not,
Yeah, exactly. That's what it was. Yeah. Green means go ahead and don't open your mouth and ask him whatever it was. Anyways, go ahead.
Just for the sake of completeness, we all picked the Steelers to cover. Nitul, you picked Steelers +2. That's not an option since they're the favorites, but
that is
does
not
sound
an
like,
option.
That
but
does sound like a good bet. I would take that too.
Yeah.
Steelers -2.5. I think we all pick, right? I did it strictly because I don't like the Jets and I like Mike Tomlin, and I think maybe DK has a couple like nice catches and maybe scores a touchdown or something, but I don't have a good feel in this game.
Dude, yeah, Fields does not look good, man. I haven't seen him look good yet. I'm still waiting, and I don't think he is. I feel like unfortunately he's going to be revealed finally as like just a bust, unfortunately, in this season. So I think it's going to start off rough for him, and the Steelers will win.
Okay.
I was very excited for him, but
You can
I know
wake
what
me
you're
up
saying.
when Brees Hall has his juice back. If he gets his juice back.
may never be coming back.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on from that one. Next, we got the Raiders at Patriots. Another game I'm actually kind of excited for.
Yeah, I agree.
Patriots are -2.5. Raiders are +122. Patriots -144. 43.5 over under. You guys all picked the Patriots. I went Raiders. Let me get your logic on that choice. Any of you?
Yeah, I went Patriots, but I did caveat this with the fact that I want to know if Christian Gonzalez is playing. I think the dude's a lockdown corner, and I know he is questionable. I think it's a pull hamstring or something, if I'm wrong. If I'm remembering correctly.
That's right.
Okay, yeah. And I think like if Gonzalez is there, like, and he was awesome last year. And in this Mike Vrabel defense, like I do think they would be able to like contain like a Raiders offense like decently well. So
and a new Raiders offense at that. Everything's new in their system.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
I mean,
so first
if
game,
they're going to come online, I think it's going to be at least after a couple games. I agree with you.
So yeah, and I just think the Patriots are going to they're one of my favorite teams that I have locked in for this year. It's like I'm interested in watching them and seeing where this team goes. But this is all hinging on the fact that Christian Gonzalez plays. I think if he doesn't, I probably go Raiders. I lean towards the Raiders bets there.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, this was hard for me to choose though.
Yeah, this is fun. This is a Genty versus Travion Henderson game.
Yeah,
we'll see how much Henderson actually plays, but that's kind of a fun matchup between those two.
Yeah,
my thinking was kind of like the same as the Jaguars Panthers, where both teams have high hopes, but coming off of bad seasons. Until we know more, I lean towards the underdog just to take the points. But yeah, this will be a fun one. I'm actually looking forward to this one.
Yeah, I'm also a sucker for Vrabel. I think the dude knows how to coach teams.
Yeah, like the Titans were doing so well under him.
Yeah.
Got him.
I mean, they were though for a long time until they lost their like AJ Brown and traded away Derrick Henry. So.
Right.
Can you get an update on that trading away AJ Brown for Treylon Burks pick? Nitul, you're the Treylon Burks guy. How's that?
Treylon Whisper, if you will.
Treylon's not doing well.
Yeah. Thank you.
Is he
update. Is he still on the dynasty team, or have you dropped him?
I think he's still on the team.
Still on the team. Okay.
It's hard to let go of
I get it.
fabled
Can't drop that
good
guy.
players.
Yeah.
For any listeners, pondering over whether they should text their ex. Don't.
Very true.
Yeah. Let them go.
Let them go.
Let them go, Nitul.
All right, moving on. We got the Cardinals at the Saints. Saints are 5.5-point underdogs. Cardinals minus 290. Saints plus 235. Over/under is 42.5. Looks like we all pick Cardinals here. I can give my quick thoughts. The Saints fucking suck. I feel like the Saints are just like, if I don't know what the line is for them to finish with the worst record in the NFL. Actually, maybe I can check that during this episode. But they announced Spencer Rattler starting, right, week 1.
Mm-hmm.
If that guy is anything like he was last season, they're screwed. It also means that Tyler Shuck is terrible.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if you couldn't beat him out for the job, like, they've got an okay defense, not great. They have an old running back. Their best receiver is like one hit away from retirement. They don't have a quarterback. Like, I think the Saints are going to be terrible this year.
The only thing I'll push back on there is that his last name is Rattler. He might rattle you and surprise you. There.
That's true.
Just
that's true.
No, I didn't think of it
man.
like that.
Watch out.
I didn't think of it like that.
I agree with that read.
Thank you for that.
Are you going to change your pick then to the Saints plus 5.5?
Well, I'm someone who likes to stay in safety, but if I get rattled, then I'm going to be rattled all the way and go Saints to win the Super Bowl.
Oh boy,
I'm going to wait.
I believe their odds are 400-1, so that would be a good payoff for you.
Oh yeah.
So one could say, given our last bet we just talked about, that Drake may not cover the spread. So why are you going over?
Whoa.
Why are you choosing Patriots 2.5, Cheyenne?
Whoa. Say that again?
Drake may not cover the spread.
Oh.
But did you also pick Drake
Yeah,
May?
but I don't believe in the last name thing. This isn't my logic. I'm just trying to, so the viewers know.
Drake may
get a look into Cheyenne's mind.
Oh man, dude, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. All right, viewers, we might have to go back and make some edits.
Do you guys have anything compelling on the Saints?
No.
I mean, 5.5 is a lot, I guess. And Saints are at home, sure. Kyler could come in and suck, which he does like basically every other game. He's kind of a 50-50 type of player. You know what's odd to me? Mahomes is only 1 year deeper into his career than Kyler Murray is. I feel like Mahomes is obviously this perennial like top quarterback in the NFL. And we keep thinking of Murray as this, next year he's going to break out. And to me, I think of him as being younger than he actually is.
Yeah.
But this is his, 7th or 8th season now, which is crazy.
Wow.
The dude's just, I think we know what he is. I don't see him becoming some like MVP type of player, even though he has the like athleticism to do so. But I see no issue with him being able to beat the Saints like pretty easily week 1.
So what I'm hearing is that he should have stuck to baseball.
I was going to say that.
Honestly, maybe. No, who knows? He might have been able to play for longer if he played baseball. He was a pretty high pick, but
Kyler, if you're listening, prove Zach wrong.
It's not too late, buddy. You can still switch.
I guess the only thing I have on that is that I actually really like this bet because, like you, I think the Saints suck, and I guess my idea is that like, what if the Cardinals are just good, and like I think there's some underlying metrics in their team from last year where it's like you could see like a real jump up with like how they progress, like a step forward from Marvin Harrison, another year removed from Kyler's ACL injury. Like, actually, if anything, you're telling me the Cardinals just can't beat the Saints outright by a minimum of a touchdown? That's insane.
Right.
Like, if this is probably like, I just feel like going in as the season goes on, like teams that play the Saints are just gonna have like a much bigger gap. Like it would be closer to like 10.5. So I think like this 5.5 is actually fantastic value, and I'm smashing it.
Yeah. By the way, the Saints one bet I didn't mention at the beginning, season long bet. The Saints win total is 5.5. That is like juiced towards the under. I think it's like minus 150.
They have like an easy schedule too, right?
They have the third easiest schedule. Yeah, I don't care, dude.
Yeah, they're bad.
I don't see how they win 5 games.
They're going for Nussmeier. LSU.
They're going for something. I don't know.
The LSU
what they're
guy.
really doing.
I'm sure they want him.
Yeah.
The last year, the defensive success rate of the Cardinals was second to last in the league, which means that it was defensive success rate means it's like easier for offenses to produce like a play against you. And so that's pretty rough if they were second to last in the league. Do I think that means the Saints are going to go off against them? No. I don't care. I really don't care. The Saints suck.
Love it.
I've decided I'll bet against the Saints until they prove me not to.
Okay.
So maybe that's this game.
There's always a game though where
Yeah.
a random team just takes off in week 1.
Yep.
And
it could be the next one coming
or
up.
a random player. Sammy Watkins. He's always a week 1 warrior.
He is. I don't know if you guys remember last season, the Saints, I thought they would suck last season and they ended up sucking, but they started off 2-0.
That's what I'm saying.
I think they smoked the Eagles, right? Like,
no, it wasn't the Eagles. It was the Cowboys and someone else.
Didn't they beat the Eagles? Whatever it was. Yeah, they smoked the Cowboys and they beat someone else week 1.
Yeah.
They were 2-0 and I was like, what the hell? But then Card got injured and they kind of fell into shambles. But all right, let's keep going.
Yeah.
We got the Bengals at Browns. Browns are plus 5.5. Bengals minus 225. Browns plus 188. Over-unders at 47.5. Ditz, what do you think on this one?
Okay, so question for you guys. Is this line so low just because the Bengals just start the year slow every year? Is that why this is 5.5?
That's definitely part of it.
And their defense isn't great, but I mean,
but it's the Browns.
Yeah.
Dude, it's Flacco, dude.
Yeah.
No, I know, but like, so here's my thing. Here's my case for, I also love this. I guess the only bet you would have to make is that the Bengals know they can't fuck around this year. Right? They fucked around last year, missed the playoffs. I mean, they fucked around these last few years a lot. Like 1-9 in the Burrow regime of the first 2 games. But if you just assume that the Bengals know that they have to start off the year strong, I just don't like. They should easily be beating them by over a touchdown. That's all I rest my case. Burrow's awesome. They signed Chase, Higgins. They're healthy. Chase Brown. Like, they're great. And like, I know at this one stat, Burrow ranks first, according to PFF, against man coverage. What defense is Cleveland like running the most? Man coverage. So it's all kind of setting up for, there should be no reason Burrow doesn't cook these guys. So
is that a lock for you? This lock of the week for you?
Lock. Yeah, smash it.
See how it's not highlighted? That means it's a lock. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's just you just can't differentiate it from any other of his bets.
Yeah.
Because they're all not highlighted, except for those stayaways. Yeah, I think I agree. A question: what do you guys think this line would be if it was like Sanders or Dylan Gabriel as the starter and not Flacco? Like 8.5 or something?
Probably, yeah. Like,
yeah.
Is Sanders that bad?
No, I mean, he's just never
He's
played.
young.
Yeah.
Sanders?
No, I agree. Like, I just think the Bengals need to stop fucking around to begin the season. And this should be an easy win. If they don't get too cute.
I have a season
I'm sure they never want to be bad in the beginning of the year, so there might be a fundamental flaw there.
Wait, did you guys know Sanders didn't go in the first round of the NFL draft?
Wow. Oh, dear. Yeah, I mean, I have a season-long bet on the Bengals to get their 9.5 wins, over 9.5 wins. So if they don't beat the Browns to start off, I'm a little worried.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. We got the Dolphins at the Colts. Dolphins are 1.5 point underdogs. Dolphins are minus 102. Colts are minus 116. Shayan, you said this is a lock. I'll pass it over to you.
This is a lock. For me, it's a lock. I mean, my concern with the Dolphins, I think you guys share this, is injury risk. It's the first game. Where's the injury? I mean, in theory, there should be no injuries. Please, no injuries.
Achane,
sure. But I mean, I like the way like Ollie Gordon or whoever the fuck is
Jalen
the
Wright
running back is playing. Yeah, They have Darren Waller. He was a beast, man. I have confidence in him. I think their offense is going to be great. And then on the Colts side, you have fucking Daniel Jones. I don't know. I think it's going to be such an easy Dolphins victory. I think it'll be like 10 points.
Wow.
Yeah. I bet this one, and I bet for Tyreek to get an anytime touchdown scorer. So,
whoa. Okay.
We'll see.
Nice.
Yeah, by the way, Devon Achane back at practice today.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, nice.
Even better.
That's awesome.
Unfortunate for my week 1 matchup against Nitul in fantasy. But that's okay.
But it's a calf injury. Is
that good or bad?
So
that's bad. I don't trust. I hate
in general for the season, yeah. But
yeah, just soft tissue injuries like those. Like, remind me, what did McCaffrey have going into the season last year?
Yeah, that's true. But hey,
does McCaffrey
calf injury that
McCaffrey's
became bilateral Achilles.
23.
Yeah. All right.
It's funny because I saw in the show doc here that you both had this highlighted, and I was like, oh, Shayan and Ditz have a nice consensus here. Turns out they're totally opposed. Ditz has a stay away, and it's a Cheyenne's potential lock of the week.
Oh my god!
I also have it bolded because I think it's a lock too. I'm also with you, Cheyenne. I'm going Dolphins plus 1.5. I thought they would be favorites going into this game, even though it's on the road for them. To your point, now is the time to bet Tua. If it's not now, when is it? This is the healthiest he'll be all season. He's had all off season to heal up, sleep up, rest up. So I agree with you. I like the Dolphins here.
Awesome.
But like, what if the Colts are competent? I'm not gonna say they're like world beaters.
But Dolphins are better than competent.
Are they?
Should be.
I don't know.
Without everyone falling apart with injuries, they should be good.
Okay.
They got some weapons on that team.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going the Dolphins, but I'm not betting that. If there's like a weird wonky game, it's this for me.
Yeah, I could see it.
So we got one lock and one stay away. So
viewers do with that what you will.
To quote Natul's analysis on this, it's Daniel Jones sucks and Dolphins have a good offense. I mean, honestly, that's kind of true.
Yeah.
The only way this could go badly for them is if Taylor has one of his insane, 25 carries for 150 yards, which he could do, but I just don't see it.
Oh.
So yeah, give me the Dolphins on this one.
All right.
Moving on, we got the Bucks at the Falcons. Falcons are 2.5-point underdogs. Bucks minus 132. Falcons plus 112. 47.5 points over under. What do you guys think on this one?
I'm going Bucks.
Bucks as well.
I will want to flag with everyone. I think Wirfs being questionable for Tampa Bay is kind of big. It's a beast, and the right guard for the Falcons, McGarry, is just went on IR recently. So, I mean, which is important because Penix is a left-handed QB, so that right guard is essentially kind of functioning as their left, blindside protection. So, if things get weird in this game, I really wouldn't be surprised with that, which is kind of my only hesitation, or with I don't know. The Falcons, maybe they're still really good, but kind of that's what kind of helped me lean towards the Bucks a bit more here. So, but yeah, nothing else. Just wanted to note that.
Now, Nitul, you have this one highlighted. Yeah. I don't know what that means anymore. Is that good or bad?
That's a good thing. It's
okay.
a good thing. No, I think that the Falcons defense and Penix are young and experienced. The Bucks are veterans. They have a lot of their stars. They have Baker, Mike Evans, Godwin, Bucky, and I think they just have, at this point in time, a much more solid chance to win and just be a unit than the Falcons.
Yeah, I guess my only concern is, they lost their OC, so we'll see how their offense does to start off this season. Godwin's likely not playing. I have no concerns about Egbuka stepping in just fine. I love that man. That's the only concern I have. I'm just worried about Penix game 1. I want to see more than what I saw last season to bet confidently on them. So I'm with you. I think I go Bucks. And it looks like we all have Bucks on this one.
Yep.
Shayan, quick question for you. How does Michael's last name being Penix Jr. affect your analysis on this whole?
Good. It means he has big
spread.
Penix energy. Big
Okay.
Penix energy is absolutely a useful thing for making those strong passes, those contested passes. You know, you're not going to have the confidence to do it if you don't have that big Penix energy. And if anyone can do it, it's big Penix, Michael Penix.
Let it be known he still chose
large
Bucks at
facts.
-2.5 though.
Sorry?
But you still chose Bucks at -2.5.
Well, yeah, that's because he's facing Baker, and Baker always bakes, and baking is you could think of it as a synonym for cooking. So if it's versus big, if it's big Penix energy versus let him cook. I think I'm going with letting him
Baker cook.
Let Baker bake. Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
Can we get
Shayan,
a quick?
is that why you love James Cook as well?
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, yo, no, watch our TikTok.
But then if you think about it, you can't have too many cooks in the kitchen. So that's why we're knocking James Cook down a bit.
Listen, what I'm hearing from this is it sounds like we're all pretty high on Kyle Pitts, and we should all bet him on his season over for receiving yards, right?
That's why I drafted him number 1 overall in our fantasy league.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a joke. You did.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
No.
Oh, okay.
Ditch, you're in the league, buddy.
Oh, I thought you were going to be in other leagues. You guys are in. Oh.
By the way, he's a dad now. He's got kids to worry about.
Father Pitts. All right.
That's right. All right, moving on. We got the Titans at Broncos. Broncos are 7.5-point favorites. Titans plus 330. Broncos minus 420. 42.5-point over/under. Whoa, something just turned green in the document. I don't know what color that. I don't know what that means. Oh, whoa.
I think green means stay away.
I'm gonna guess that Ditz means this is a good one. So Ditz, maybe I'll pass it over to you. What do you think about this one?
Yeah, green means go ahead and smash.
Okay.
Again, playing a first rookie QB in game 1, Broncos probably at the minimum they're gonna be a top 5 defense in the league this year. You get new additions of Dre Greenlaw, Hufanga as their safety. I mean, Greenlaw being a linebacker, plus like Surtain and Moss, one of the premier cornerback duos in the league, and it's going to be. I just think the Titans are going to have their hands full trying to score on these guys. Plus, I know we've talked on the pod before. We love the Broncos. Like, we do expect them to take a big leap forward. So it should be rather light work for these boys.
Light work.
Light work for the Broncos. I like it. I'm with you.
Yeah, I agree. I think no need to get too cute on this one, right? It's a top 5 defense at home against a rookie making his first start ever. Maybe Cam Ward comes out and he's amazing. I think odds are he's going to come out and struggle in this game. I just don't see the Titans winning this. I don't really see it being that close unless somehow the Broncos offense can't, be competent, which we saw for the most part. They were a very good team last year. So we all like them. Shine, you on board with the Broncos?
I am, yeah, for the same reasons that you guys are. I just want to say I'm so excited to see some of these new players play, man. I don't know why. It feels more like exciting than last year. I'm so excited to see Genty play, Cam Ward play, Hampton play.
Yeah.
I'm excited for opening day. That's what it is.
Definitely.
Anyway.
Maybe it's because you have a podcast now.
Oh.
Wait, he does.
Okay.
All right, moving on. We got the Niners at the Seahawks. Seahawks are plus 2.5. Niners minus 136. Seahawks plus 116. Over/under is 43.5. A lot of games we all have the same pick here, but I think it looks like it again. We all have the Niners minus 2.5. Ditz, you're highlighted, but it's a yellow highlight, so I think that means stay away.
Yeah.
It doesn't say stay away this time, but I think it still means that. So I'll pass it over to you.
Yeah, I know we kind of touched on this a little earlier. I do think Seahawks are coming in with a bit more of a concerted effort to redesign their offense as a run-first sort of team. I do love Kenneth Walker just as a running back. The dude's awesome when he's healthy, And again, like we mentioned a little earlier too, Kubiak knows how to coach up run schemes. Kind of the, I guess, was it his dad? Was I guess like the father sort of these zone run schemes. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I might be getting them confused, but and if they can run on these guys, like I do think the Seahawks have a real chance to keep this close. I don't think they'll win. I don't feel confident enough for that. But that's the only thing where I was like, I probably don't make this bet because I think I could really, I really do see the Seahawks keeping this close. So.
Okay. I'm smashing the Niners on this game.
Wow.
Lock of the week. Give me the Niners minus 2.5. CMC is back. I'm worried about Sam Darnold, guys. Like I said before at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
Their head coach, Mike McDonald, very good defensive coach. I think they're going to have a good defense this season. I just need to see Darnold do well in the Seahawks uniform before I can have any confidence. I'm high on the Niners this year. Yes, they have some receiving questions, but I think Pearsall and Jennings can cover that just fine. Kittle, I think, will have a great start to the season. Give me the Niners minus 2.5.
Interesting. Okay.
I like that.
All right. Moving on, we got the Lions at the Packers. Packers are 2.5-point favorites. Lions plus 120. Packers minus 142. Over under 47.5. We all have the Lions on this one. I was kind of surprised. I don't know about you guys. I was surprised they were 2.5-point underdogs. I would have thought it was going to be either like a pick 'em or like 1.5. I guess they're on the road. But part of it's that Parsons hype on the Packers probably fueling this.
What?
But
who's on the Packers?
Oh my god! Mute this man. Yeah, I think Parsons is going to take some time to get actually integrated into this team, right? Like he's not going to come in and just be his usual self right away, right? At least I would think so. So I think if now is the time to bet against the Packers, it would be week 1. I love me some Dan Campbell. Lions have proved it. And they were the better team last season, so I'll take them again as underdogs here.
Yeah, Zach. Just to kind of piggyback off you. Parsons isn't healthy too. I know he's debating on taking epidurals before this game, and he's still listed as questionable. So I mean, I do think that's why this game's kind of. I'm just more confident in the Lions. Not only that, Xavier McKinney also questionable. So one of the better safeties in the league, too. So. This is why I'm leaning definitely more towards the Lions in this game. I don't think the Lions are the Green Bay's trotting out their full team yet. But yeah, just wanted to add that.
Yeah.
Damn,
all right.
Parsons to the Packers.
All right, next we got Texans at Rams. Rams are 2.5-point favorites. Texans plus 120. Rams minus 142. The over-runner's 44.5. Let's see. We've got the Rams. I do. Ditz does. Nitul does. Shayan, you seem to have the Texans plus 2.5. Speak to that, will you?
I had some trouble with this one. I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess my thoughts were, and this is with me having picked up Puka in the first round of our draft. I am actually a little scared about Stafford's little back thing going on. I think Rams are like there's strong point in the defense is probably more on the like the D line. I don't think their secondary is that strong. And I guess that now that I'm saying it, that kind of makes me scared for how CJ Stroud's going to throw. But I am all over the place with this, man. If you can't tell, I really don't know what I'm doing with this one. The line's so close. I don't know. I kind of threw a dart, and the dart landed on the Texans here.
Okay, so this would be a highlighted game if it were Ditz. This would be a stay away for you.
Yep.
Stay away.
Yeah. I don't have a ton on this. My only thinking is Joe Mixon being out hurts the Texans. They said Stafford's going to play, so obviously that's good. So he must be healthy enough, a couple days out that they're not concerned about that. Only other point is the Texans have 2 rookie receivers, so I think it might take them some time to actually get acclimated. But yeah, I don't have a great feel on this one. I'd probably stay away from it. I would take the Rams minus 2.5, but I wouldn't say it's a smash bet for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No notes.
All right. We got a big one coming up here, boys. This is the Ravens and Bills in Buffalo. Bills are minus 1.5, but the actual money lines are exactly equal. Both are minus 108, so it's essentially a pick 'em. Highest line of the week at 50.5.
Yeah.
Looks like we're split on this. We got Ditz and Nitul going Bills, my beloved Cheyenne and I going Ravens. You know why the Ravens will win this game? I'll tell you guys why.
Why?
Because Lamar Jackson is good in the regular season. It's not a playoff game. It's just week 1. No pressure for Lamar Jackson. And hey,
So
what
true.
if Mark Andrews can catch the football again? What if he's back to his usual self?
That would be
Or
insane.
what if he goes back to what he's shown us these last few years?
He's been
Decline.
good besides that one
Decline.
game, dude.
Yeah. I mean, there's been decline. He's only been relevant because he catches a touchdown a game.
Yeah, well, that's an important skill to have in the NFL when that's how you
All
win.
right. And if he doesn't,
Then they don't win potentially,
Yeah.
but I think there's a good chance he will.
This guy loves.
Yeah, I don't know. This is obviously a very close game. It's going to be likely a high scoring game. I don't know if it's going to be above 50.5. I don't know if I would take the over or not on that, but I don't know. Probably like in my mind, they're the best 2 teams in the AFC. Of course, those pesky Chiefs are always there too, but they're very evenly matched teams. It is in Buffalo, which helps the Bills a bit, but I just think the Ravens get their revenge. They were definitely the better team in the playoffs, and they just choked it away. I'm hoping this time they don't.
yeah. Quick question. I guess for whoever didn't read my section of the notes, do you guys know how many home games Buffalo has lost in the last 3 years?
No.
I didn't read it. I'll guess 5.
The last 3 years, okay?
I guess 10. No. What am I saying? Sorry. Let's
Is that home games?
go 8. You said 3?
Yeah, they've lost 3 games at home these last 3 years.
Wow.
That's
So-
pretty good.
Easy
Yeah.
Bills win.
And they've won 22.
Yeah, they're 22-3 over the last.
How
3.
about did
3
you
years.
get to see how they are away?
No, but this game's in Buffalo.
That's fine, then.
But you should know that.
I
don't you?
mean,
Yeah. Hey, I'll get to that.
I mean,
game.
what
Get
if
to
they're
that.
just as good away? Then
Okay,
then it's a stat.
Well,
that
they're-
doesn't
I mean,
really
they're
matter,
not.
right?
Yeah.
based on
Okay.
if they're 22 and
Yeah.
3, they have to be worse than that.
Yeah.
Based on what
exactly.
their records have been.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll see. This will be a fun one.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch this game.
I'm staying away from it, but I will be watching.
Yep.
Yeah.
In terms of
All
betting,
right.
staying away.
Yeah. All right. Last game of the week, we got the Vikings at the Bears. Bears are 1.5 point underdogs. Vikings minus 126.
They've
Bears
lost
plus
8 games,
108.
sorry, Zach. 8 games, Nitul.
8 on the road. Okay.
Yeah.
44.5 over under. Looks like we're split on this one. We've got myself and Cheyenne again lined up with the Vikings, and Ditz and Nitul on the Bears. What do you guys think on this one? Or why
I
the
don't love
Bears, I
this.
should ask.
Yeah. My case for the Bears is that Jefferson working his way back from another soft tissue injury for him. As you guys know, I hate it. And no Addison. Plus, let's see how JJ McCarthy is. Like, never played an NFL game. So, plus revamped Chicago. I don't think Chicago are going to be world beaters, but first game of the season, I could see things getting weird and wonky, and just the Bears just beating them just because there's a little bit more organizational experience with their unit. A little bit more. I mean, it's different, but new coaching staff. But I mean, at least their guys have played. So.
I don't know. This is my lock of the week, actually, for the Vikings.
Oh, lock of the week.
One of the locks, rather. I don't know. This
Can we
one's
get a
kind
sound
of
effect
vibes.
for that, Cheyenne?
Yeah, let's do what do we think? Like a lock of the week. Lock of the week for me. Anyway,
Cheyenne hates Caleb Williams.
I do. I think we need. I'm just not ready. I'm not ready to put money on him. I'm ready to put money against him. This was a vibes based one. I told you guys I have a vibes based one coming up. I agree. McCarthy didn't play. He hasn't played yet, but he's been watching. I like when these new QBs get us a little time to develop. Jordan Love, man, they didn't play him right at the start. They had him watch Rodgers a little bit, and then he started to play and he was good.
Remind me who McCarthy was watching last year.
Dude, it was fine. He was watching Sam Darnold, but the play was fine. He was actually doing well,
Okay.
so I'm actually okay with that.
All right.
I don't know. I think the Vikings are also just a better team. Bears lost Ben Johnson. I think those factors make me lock in the Vikings. I'm confident in McCarthy doing well on his first start.
You mean the Bears got Ben Johnson?
Sorry, yeah. Bears got Ben Johnson from the Lions.
Wait, what? When?
Oh my god.
Oh god, this guy.
He's confusing.
Do you have a boo sound effect in there?
I wish. Did I need to make
or
one
like
for this guy?
like a horn or something?
Boo.
I do think to that point on Ben Johnson, I think a lot of people are thinking, oh, they have him now. It's an immediate boost to their offense. I view it like long-term, yes. Week 1, I don't know. It's a pretty complex system.
Give it some time.
Yeah, it's going to take some time. So that's actually
But
part
the
of why.
same
I
could
bet
be
Shane, you
said
were happy
for
I picked the
JJ.
Vikings. Huh?
I was gonna say that too.
No,
What'd you say?
couldn't the
JJ
same be
McCarthy
said
is
for
brand new.
JJ?
First
Man's
game.
been there for 2 years.
Okay.
He just hasn't been playing. He knows the system perfectly. Can he do it? I don't know, but he knows the system.
In prime time Monday Night Football. So
Yeah, no, it is. Shine, I bet you're happy I picked Vikings because you're always saying I'm a Caleb Dick Rider.
You do
and,
like
and I
Caleb,
think he will do a little better this year. I think he'll improve a bit, not a lot. But
Okay.
I think Bears here as well.
It'll be a fun one. Maybe one last point to make on this game, and there's a couple other ones that it's the same thing. So one thing I like to look at when I'm betting is what percent of the bets and what percent of the money of all the bets are placed on each side. Right? So in this game, 74% of all the bets are on the Vikings to cover the spread, and 85% of the money is also on the Vikings. So they're heavily favored. One thing to look out for is in some cases, if there's very few tickets, very few bets being placed on a team, but a lot of money being placed on that team, it means that the people betting it are the really rich, kind of sharp bettors. Like one key example of this is that Chiefs Chargers game we talked about before, where the Chargers have 42% of the bets, but 80% of the money. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking about what teams to bet on. I like to usually bet those ones where we see low tickets but high dollar amount. Just wanted to throw that out there as well.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so let's do our quick 3 locks of the week. Shine, you first. Give your 3 that you feel best about, and we'll go in order. Then we'll wrap this episode up.
All right, man. Vikings. We just talked about the Vikings. I like Vikings to win against the Bears. Reasons being McCarthy. He had a chance to develop as a QB watching from the sideline. I like when new teams do that. New QBs do that. Bears are just not a great team. And especially with the addition of a new OC, Ben Johnson, I think they're going to need some time to develop that. So I'm going Vikings for the first lock of the week. Then I'm going Dolphins. I think we all had some confidence in the Dolphins this week. They're going against Daniel Jones. My main concerns with the Dolphins are always injury risks, and I don't think they have that this first game. So we're going Dolphins for to cover the spread over the Colts, which is 1.5. I think they should be able to do that easily. And then the last one, I'm a little less confident about. It's a light lock, a soft lock of the week. Go Jaguars to cover the spread over the Panthers. I don't know. I'm not feeling confident in it. I think they both kind of suck. The defenses are terrible, but I think I have a little more confidence in the Jaguars. New additions, Tootin, Hunter, Bryce Young. I still need to see a little bit more from him to be confident in him offensively. Those are my locks of the week.
All right. Ditz, how about you? What are your 3 locks of the week?
I have the Eagles at -7.5. Like I said earlier, couldn't stop the run with Parsons. Can't imagine that getting better without Parsons. My next one, the Cardinals at -5.5, playing the Saints. Again, we think I believe the Saints suck and are trying to just tank for Nussmeier or Arch Manning. Plus, And my last lock is the Bengals at -5.5 versus the Browns. I think the Bengals know they can't screw around this year and just need to get straight to business and don't lose. Just don't get too cute. Beat the teams you're supposed to beat.
All right, I like it. Nitul, how about you?
All right, I got the Eagles at -7.5. I think the Cowboys suck, and I think the Eagles have an easy win on this one.
Wow.
And it's going to be a blowout game. Next, I have Jaguars -3. I think that they have the weather on their side. They, from Florida, they know how to play in humidity. They've been practicing through the summer in this heat, and I think it's tough for any team to come in and adjust to those conditions. So I think they easily win that -3 spread. And then I have the Bucks -2.5. Again, Penix and the Falcons defenses are all still young and inexperienced. Bucks have their strong group ready to go, except maybe Godwin, but they have Igbuka as well to fill in that spot there. So that's Bucks -2.5.
All right. And I'm going Cardinals -5.5 against the Saints, like I mentioned. Until the Saints prove me otherwise, they will be getting bet against by me. Hopefully Kyler can show up week 1. I'm going Broncos -7.5. Top 5 defense against rookie quarterback game 1. I don't like that for the Titans, so give me the Broncos. And then give me the Niners -2.5 against the Seahawks. I'm excited for CMC to be back. I'm worried about Sam Darnold going up against the Niners on a new offense. Face more pressure than he did last season. So those are my 3 locks of the week. And I think that's it. I think that's our week 1 preview. We'll keep a tab on all of these guys and we'll see how we're doing as the season goes on. We'll come back next episode with some player props and some more fantasy discussion. And just looking forward to the season. Make sure to follow us on all the platforms: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Listen on Spotify as well. And looking forward to the 2025 NFL season. You guys have any final closing thoughts before we wrap this up?
I'm so excited.
I'm so hyped for the season.
Let's
Hell
get
yeah.
it.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
A lot
man.
of great players, great teams. It's going to be fun.